All right. So I just want to do a quick little video. I want to get back into doing consistent videos. Should be day. It is day 44. Day 44 of 100. And right now we're sitting pretty good. I think we got roughly around 1700 on the Lucids, and I think just over 11 on the funded next accounts. So to pass them, I just started them last week and I'm trying to pass them, but that's what we're looking at for progress right now. Have an 83% win rate on these so far, so that's pretty cool. Obviously the funded next I started later, but I'm not copy trading all 10. I'm copy trading 5 and then copy trading a different set of 5 on different trades so that I can split up my risk. And yeah, today I didn't take a single trade. I woke up late. I had seen at like 8 something, I rolled over and saw that there was news about the Strait of Hormuz, and I was like, it's not going to be a good trading day. It's probably going to be range. I was right. The trade that I saw that I might have taken was this one going long, which would have got stopped. So I'm just glad I didn't take a trade. But yeah, today was definitely one of those days where you just don't want to be in anything. And a good side note is that if we don't break out of if we don't really, let me go to the 1 minute just to make this more accurate. If we don't really break out of like this at all, if we're kind of just ranging in the overnight session like volume, as you can see, we broke out once to the upside, once to the downside, but we've kind of stayed in this range. You could have obviously played VWAP or something. I don't know. Today was kind of just, I'm glad I wasn't even on the charts, but yeah, so let me pull up I wonder if I can change my trading journal. Let's see what it looks like on here. Yeah. Okay, so didn't trade today because it was a Monday and I slept in. I checked the charts, saw that my setups wouldn't have worked. Wouldn't. Alright. There we go. Mondays are usually extremely choppy or trend one way the entire day. We also had our Iran and Strait of Hormuz news come out, so I didn't want to be in anything when the news was coming out. But that was my journal for the day. Yeah, that was my journal. And then let's see if I can't pull up my Tradecopia quick. just to show you guys kind of where I'm sitting on these accounts. I should be able to show these without showing. I'll just show my trade locker or my copy trade. Risk management, my dashboard, reports and journal. There we go. Let's go back to here. Sorry, I'm all new to this type of stuff. There we go. And then can we shrink this down? That's probably fine right there. Try and do that. There we go. You don't really need to see this over here. It's just like a chart thing. But as you can see, pretty decent. I don't know what this all means, but I'm risking about 500 and making 500, so I don't know what this is all about. But these are kind of off. Win streak is 35, so it's 7 wins, 1 loss. Yeah, it's pretty decent, I'd say. But yeah, so I'm trading the 2 different funded next, and the 5 funded next, and then the Lucid accounts. So I'm kind of just trying to split up my risk, and that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share, let you guys know where I'm at. Been doing pretty good. I hit a squat PR the other day, 4:15, and I tried going. It was like, so my program had me having going for the previous week before a 3x1 to lead up to my actual PR day. And this is just me. I don't have a meets or anything. And I hit a PR and then didn't hit my PR was that on Saturday, so 2 days ago. But I ended up failing my bench PR too, and I did not hit a new PR. So it stinks, but it is what it is. I feel like I've improved my physique at least, so that's nice. But nothing else, pretty much, just kind of focusing on trading. And yeah, I've also been working, just doing, I think we've been painting the inside of a new addition that we added onto a house. So that's been interesting. I don't really enjoy painting at all, so that's honestly not been very fun. But yeah, and yeah, I'd say trading's been going actually pretty good, so I cannot complain. That's pretty much it. I really want to. Oh, I've been needing to yawn this entire time. But yeah, today was, I'm not gonna lie, pretty trash price action. Hopefully tomorrow's better. I could have assumed it was gonna be bad when, I don't know, it's just like you kind of see things after a while in trading, and you're like, oh, that's kind of trash price action. Like if you look up here and you see, we did break out of this volume range right here, but it was like, I don't know, it looked weird, and then the volume profile over here was like, and we had an entire shelf of just low volume, so it was just like, I was like, I'm not gonna do anything today, not worth it, it's gonna be a headache. So Didn't take any trades. But yeah, I will hopefully get this up today and then post something about either the gym or after work. I want to low-key do a post or no pre-gym type of thing. I'm also kind of doing like a documentary a little bit, like here and there if I remember to, but just videos of me after like my workout at the end of the day or before the end of the day, kind of recapping what I did that day and like how trading went and stuff. And then I was gonna try and make a documentary at the end. I thought that'd be pretty cool because like, I don't feel like that many traders make like a documentary of like their journey. So I just wanted to do that. Let you guys know what I'm up to. Yeah, just been chilling, honestly. Not been doing much, but been trying to stay active, watch my diet and stuff. Been trying to watch my diet, bro, I swear. I mean, I eat like pretty clean foods, and I don't usually like drink pop unless it's like Culver's or something. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I don't even know. Like, this is just kind of like an update video, honestly. I'll put day 44 of whatever it was. I think it was 44. Yeah, day 44 of 100. So we're almost halfway there, guys. This is gonna be fun to see where I'm at day 100. So yeah, it's been over a month now since my last payout, so kind of getting antsy. But we do have a stack of 10 accounts that we're probably gonna pass this week. So fingers crossed. Ooh. If we could even just like, I don't have a set time or anything, or like I don't want to like make a certain amount of money, but all I want to do is just get, I don't care how long it takes either. I'm literally just shooting for perfect like executions and stuff. That's all I'm caring about right now. The money, it'll it'll come later, but like, bro, if I can just, however long it takes, if I can get max payout on those 10 accounts, that'd be pretty sick. Because that would be a real good chunk. But don't count your chickens before they hatch. So, to end this video, I want to say, I've learned that letting yourself think about the money more than your actual setups, that could be over leveraging or wanting to make either pass the like your accounts, or like once you get to your past account, to then like just like try and like make a bunch of money really quick, whatever type of account style you have. And it might work, but majority of the time you'll give the money right back, and then you're stuck at base one again, when you could have just followed your rules, maybe took 2 or 3 more days than you would have to make that same amount of money, and that money more than likely will probably stay in your account because you did it the right way. Now on the same side, you have the opposite of what could happen is you're trying to over leverage over whatever, and you lose, and now you're trying to make back the money that you lost by over leveraging again, and then it's just a downward spiral. I think the best thing that you can do as a trader is see what your problems are and not only try and improve them, but find a way to not let it happen again. Like, let's say you're an overtrader, you want to be focusing on patience and waiting for your setups and not like, yeah, like overtrading. That means that you're impatient and you want to be right fast, and you want to be in and out of a trade, or you would just want to be um or you're like you're probably getting a lot of FOMO, like fear of missing out, like you want to be in a trade like right now, or like it's like you think you're missing out on a trade when you're really not. It's just not you're wanting to impulsively do things when if you were only looking for your setup and waiting for your setup patiently, you would not have those issues. You still might get the urge, but you need to put things in place to help you not do that, like a checklist or something. And for most people, they just get on the charts and they don't really do any type of like pre-charting or like anything, and they don't usually journal, and they just think that if I put in enough reps and I'm usually right, that I'll become profitable over the long term. And honestly, that can be farther from the truth. You really got to be treating trading like a business and realizing that, for one, there are so many contradictories in trading that don't apply to real life. Like, you cannot be scared to lose. Actually, this implies that this is not a contradictory. It applies to anything in life. If you're scared to lose something, more than likely you're going to lose that thing. And so in trading, if you're scared of losing money, more than likely you're going to lose money. You cannot care about money at all. And I was watching a Justin Weller video, and if you guys haven't watched any of his psychology videos, I think you should, because they're very good. And if you're really listening to what he has to say and you take it into account and you put it into your own trading, you will see results from it. But it's also just taking accountability for your actions and not necessarily punishing yourself, but just taking accountability for them, changing them, working on them, and then putting them into play. And I think that's probably the best thing you could do. And also, like, really knowing your strategy and knowing the mechanical side to it, because I know that there's a mechanical side to any trading strategy. Mechanical could just mean that you know the mechanical win rate, the mechanical return, so the R, and pretty much the expectancy that you're like going to see, and that could be drawdown, how many consecutive trades you could lose in a row and still have your strategy is still going to be viable and not losing not getting doubtful, and then using that to calculate your risk on what you should be risking, and then obviously not being stupid and risking too much. But yeah, I am going on a tangent here, but I really just want you guys to improve, and I always try and improve every single day on this, and I try and fill my brain with knowledge, but not every bit of information is going to be something you want to see or hear. I don't watch any type of trading content for social media nowadays. I usually click on videos that are related to psychology or money management. Those are the only things I listen to nowadays. My strategy is obviously proven and works. So anytime I find myself either rushing into a trade or wanting to get into a trade quickly, I just kind of just tell myself, hey, You can rush into a trade. You can enter this trade, but you're setting yourself back another week or two, because more than likely you're going to take that trade. It's not your setup. You're going to lose. You're going to want to make it back that day. You're probably going to lose that second trade too then. Account's gone. And then you got to wait another 3 or 4 days to pass that account. And then once you get back on the account, then it's like, well, I got to try and make that money back that I lost on the other account so that I can get a payout. It's just a bad cycle, guys. And prop firms are not meant for you to succeed at all. They're meant for you to fail. And you need to understand that. The prop firms are not looking out for you at all. They want you to fail. That's how they make money. It's a business. They're not scamming, though. They will reward you for following your own rules. And that's the crazy part. You set the rules that make you money. As soon as you tend or break those rules or think that you're better than a market that's meant to manipulate and completely take advantage of human nature, that is when you will go down a steep downhill. The thing is, trading is a very slow climb, but when you break your rules and you go off course, the downhill is way faster than the uphill. So just making sure that you're stacking consistency and green day, not even green days, green, like I would honestly, I heard this the other day, and it was a psychology video, and he said you should not be keeping track of how many green or red days you had, as in however many days you won or lost, or not keeping track of whether you won or whether you made money or lost money on the day. You should be keeping track of days that you followed your rules 100% of the time and you did not go off course from your strategy. You should be keeping track of perfectly executed days or well executed days, and then poorly executed days, went off strategy, wasn't following my rules. Both of these, this one could have been the following your rules, doing everything right, could have been a loss, but it's still going to be green on your calendar. This one over here, you broke your rules, you didn't follow your strategy. This one could be green on the day, but in your calendar it's going to be red. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you want to be tracking your progress in trading and not your faults. But I'm going to probably end this video here. It's getting very long. I probably will either cut this out or just, what am I saying? I'm not going to cut anything out. I think I'm just going to leave it right there. I feel like today was kind of a long video, but it's also I haven't posted in like a month, so I'm gonna just end it here. I wanted to catch up. I know only about 10 of you guys are gonna watch this, so thank you to the 10 who even watched it this far. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll hopefully get to daily content more. I'm more of a long form type of guy and just kind of talking from my heart and my mind and not really going off a script. But I will say that improvement in this, honestly, the sport is very hard. It's very hard and difficult, and anyone that says that trading is easy, they don't know. They obviously haven't traded for long enough. But it is easy in a way, in a sense, that if you take it seriously and you do everything you're supposed to do, eventually, over time, you will see results. And you cannot let a negative day affect your positive week, month, or year. And honestly, trading is stupid simple when you realize that everything that you do right over the long term is going to affect you way better. Like, obviously, but like, just do what you're supposed to do. And I know that you know what you're supposed to do. And it might be your strategy. But at the same time, you should know what your strategy is going to um, prosper and give you. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. I will probably give you guys another video tomorrow. I'll try and make it shorter. Obviously, no promises, but hopefully I can explain to you guys that tomorrow, I'll probably take a trade tomorrow, most likely, if my setup's there. But yeah, I will leave you guys to it. Peace.